In Christ's death on the cross and his resurrection and ascension, God himself has taken his sins upon us and has made us clean and righteous, because now as God looks at us, he sees you clothed in the robes of Jesus Christ. We don't have to fear. God's not angry with you anymore because of what he's done in Christ Jesus. God has done and given the sacrifice himself in his Son. He has made a propitiation. Oh, what a great big word is that. I'm sure you all grew up remembering that word in the King James. God has offered us a propitiation through Jesus Christ. But you know, the modern versions leave that out, but I think it's important to realize what God's doing here. Propitiation is a sacrifice or an offering made to God that changes God's attitude toward us. And that's what has happened in Jesus in his death on the cross and resurrection. You remember we read today in our responsive reading, God is no longer what? Angry with us because of what we've done or said? No, because of what he's done through his Son, Jesus Christ. For all those who will believe, he has made us clean and righteous in his presence as we accept the truth of that. What happens? What is Isaiah's response? Look how he has changed. Verse 8, then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send, and who will go for us? And I said, here am I, send me. Look at the change in this man. First, he's standing in the presence of a holy God, bemoaning the fact that he is unclean and not worthy to be here. But through the action of God and this atonement with the coal, he is made new and joyfully responds to God's call. That's what God does for each of us. Through the death of Jesus Christ and his resurrection, he has cleansed us, made us a new creation in Jesus Christ. And now he's calling out to you, who will I send? And I want us to think this morning about our own call to service. What is it? For we have seen these young people come forward this morning, and they've answered the call, and they've been commissioned to go and serve and to help on the mission field. In Yakima Reservation in Washington, the reservation has over 13,000 people living in it or near it, over 1 million acres, and there's some real needs there. 28% of the residents live below the poverty line, including 34% of those under the age 18. There are needs there. And our young people are answering the call of God to go. And whether they're painting houses or performing minor home repairs or cleaning up debris or volunteering in community gardens or other projects in that community, those projects our young people will work on will serve as a way of blessing people in need. And it won't be just them doing good things. It will be that, but it's so much more. It will be living out the call of God to serve as a way of saying thank you for what you've done in Jesus Christ. I can't live my life alone to myself anymore. I must answer your call to serve in a way that you've called me to, giving thanks for cleansing me in Jesus Christ forever and ever. There's nothing I can do to make myself clean. You have done it. And we're going to install an elder this morning too. We have elders and deacons who've answered the call to serve, and they're giving of themselves, and they're coming, And they're presenting themselves, answering, "Here I am, send me. I will serve because I have been